field. that it? There we go. God dang it. Well, we're already too deep into the stream now at this point. I wish y'all would yell at me when that's happening. Why didn't no one tell me you couldn't hear me? Executioner or Farseer, why didn't you say you couldn't hear me? God dang it. Ooh, wood is worth 50% more, but that's for selling, right? Like, it's not worth 50% more crafting. Like, 1 wood is worth 3 wood. I think gatherer would be better. But I'm gonna have a forager as my wife. So I'm wondering if both of these are kind of what is that? I can't for some reason remember that word. Preferiblis. It's a word where it's like it's useless. It's another word for saying neither of these are great. Sorry, I thought you wasn't talking. You didn't see my mouth moving this whole time? Oh, man. God dang it, now I know why people were saying something. Now I know why Kusama Walkjaw didn't know what was going on. See, he tried to tell me, but I didn't understand what he was talking about. So now I understand why he was saying, "What are you saying?" I didn't know I was muted. Oh, failure. I'm never gonna sell wood, so I'll just go gatherer. I'm never gonna sell wood. Wood's too important to be sold. If we were on the forest map, I probably would have done forester. Because then we would have so much wood on the wood farm, I could use it to make extra money. But, in this case, not really. That feeling when you mute yourself. Exactly. Oh man, I feel so bad now. I'm so sorry, guys. I did not know that was happening. If you see this again, Kusama Walkjaw. Sorry about that, bud. Did not know I was suddenly a mime. Literally, I started my mime career early. I have become a professional mime. Oh boy. Professional mime detected. Let's start with this side with watering. It's always easier. We'll go from right here. But that, dang it. I can't believe that happened. Oh, to be honest, I was a little I got a late start today. Today's been kind of a weird day, because schedule kind of got weird and out of whack. Plus, I've been training my butt off in For Honor, trying to get better. I'm getting there. I think I almost know what I want my main to be. I think I'm going to go with someone I used to main with a long time ago. Because he's just the most reliable character in the game. Plus, he kind of plays both types of playstyle that I like to do, which is aggressive and defensive, depending on the situation. So I think it's time for the Kensei to be revived as one of the most scariest people on For Honor servers. If you know how to use him, he really can be. Which is what I'm going to do. My secondary, however, is going to be Berserker. At least for right now. Because I've really gotten good with Berserker. Until I can get good with the Shaman. I just don't like that the Shaman is too easy to counter. That's why I'm not good with her. But Yo, Michael! Welcome, welcome! Welcome to the stream. Whoa, I missed. Welcome to the stream, Michael. Oh, since it's also the beginning of the week, I do want to remind everyone, I'll be saying this throughout the week so no one forgets this weekend if you want to participate. There will be a Q&A vlog this weekend since we had the normal vlog next weekend. So feel free that if you want to get to ask me some questions and get to know me as an awesome guardian. I'm just kidding. JK. If you want to get to know me a little bit better and just, you know, just ask me questions that you might be curious about. Or questions about the channel or anything. It doesn't really have to be about me. It could be about anything. So this will give everyone a chance to kind of be like, oh, that's what he's like. Playing Star Wars Empire at War with Executioner right now. Yay! That is one of my oldest favorite Star Wars strategy games. Empire at War. You playing the Gold Edition? It's a Sunday. Sunday wakes up and the day sculpts in the cottage. Alright, she'll be heading to Pelican Town soon, so I might as well meet her there. Oh, let me grab my geodes. We can go, open some more geodes. Oh, wait. I need a gift as well. It is Sunday. Sunder. Not what I needed. We're running out of sweet peas. We're gonna have to switch back to whatever they're called. I forgot. The other flowers that came from spring. Modded version? Oh, nice. You're playing the modded version? Nice. Yeah, I had mine modded too a little bit because it gives you more choices to do different things. But I also had the gold version because the reason why I like the gold version of Empire at War better is it gives you the bounty hunter faction that's besides the rebels and the Empire, and they're actually pretty OP if you know how to play with them. Oh no, wait. She should be heading here. There she is. This is a really nice gift. Thank you, James. There's a lot of good places to walk around here. It feels good to stretch your legs. Still doing good. All right, now to the blacksmith. But welcome, Michael. Welcome. And welcome everyone else who's joining tonight as well. To another day in Stardew Valley. Today's episode, by the way, we're going to go all the way up to the Spirit's Eve in fall. Before we quit tonight, since we didn't do any other videos, we're going to do some extra days in the game. So we're going to try to make it to Spirit's Eve of fall. Because next episode is going to be focused on me in winter trying to get the tools I need, or get the ring I need to get our character married by next year. Alright, process geodes. Doop. Doop. Ooh, granite. Doop. Doop. Ooh, there's a good one. Malachite. Doop. Doop. More mudstone. That one can be donated. You don't have enough room in your inventory. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go real quick and donate the mudstone. Because we have an extra one. I think I'm gonna put rock samples in the center. Wait, I forgot how to donate. Oh, right. I gotta talk to... Isn't his name Gunther? Donate to museum. The ores are gonna go in the center. Mudstone. Alright. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I chose the wrong faction for this battle. I'm trying to take down the Eclipse. Yeah, see, who are you playing as? Technically, in my opinion, if you're gonna fight the Eclipse, unless you're really good with the Rebels. Also, here's a tip: if you're playing with the Rebels, your fighters are actually your strong point. So make sure you have tons. Oh, I forgot to get stuff from the. Hold on, we need 9 of them. 9 radishes or whatever they were. Yams. No, yams. Yeah, 9 yams. Forgot to buy 9 yams. If you're playing as the Rebels, use a lot of fighter power. Like, make sure you prioritize research and everything that makes your fighters really balling. Because that's what the Rebels are known for. Their best and strongest strategy to overwhelming the Empire's defenses, because the Star Destroyers aren't good at shooting them down. So unless they have a ton of fighter support themselves, the fighters can really quickly overwhelm the guns and keep them busy on a Star Destroyer. So your capital ships can get in range of their guns and start wrecking them while they're trying to shoot down all these freaking hornet's nest of fighters. Yams, we need 9 of them. Yams. Now, if you're playing the, I forget his name. If you're playing the, Jabba the Hutt type faction, that's what I call them, even though it's not who it's led by, that's actually your rival when you play as them. You need the ships that have those heavy particle cannons on them. There's these ships that have these heavy particle cannons that can fire from a long ways out. You need a ton of those to kill the Eclipse. Those TIE interceptors are tearing apart my Vulture droids. And those Star Destroyers are killing my Lurker Hulks. Oh, you're using the CIS. Oh, right, you modded. Right, so you have CIS. Yeah. In your case... In your case, you need the CIS destroyers, the ones that are the ones like Grievous's capital ship, kind of like those. You need those and the anti-interceptor versions of yours, the tri-droids, the tri-fighters, the droids with the little droids that look like little I don't know what you call them. They look like little triangle circle looking things. They're called tri-fighters. Those are your interceptors. Those will kill the TIE interceptors real easy. Use those and pair them with your Vulture droids or Vulture bombers, and you'll be okay. But the CIS are kind of a mixture between the Empire and the Rebels. So you kind of got to play a little bit. You kind of got to be good with fighters and capital ships to be good with the CIS. They are a kind of a hard start, because I have them too in my version, because I modded them in with the clones because I wanted them. He now has 3 Super Star Destroyers. Well, yeah, but he can only have 1 Eclipse, I think. So you should be good. Just don't be afraid of the Super Star Destroyers. They're not as powerful as you think. Since that game's all about attacking certain weak points on the ships, you gotta really micromanage in that game more than normal strategies. I think that's why I always like that game. Is because there's so much micromanagement in it. But it is a good game. I love that game. I haven't played it in a while. But sup, Michael? Welcome, and everyone who's joined at the beginning. I want to apologize one last time. I'm so sorry I was muted. I did not know I couldn't be heard, or I would have done things a lot differently. I probably would have restarted if I knew that. waterfall profit is gonna be so sick. Like, no lie. Like, I can't even begin to imagine the profits we're making right now. So we need 6 wheat. Let's water everything. Oh, let me go ahead and grab my, let's grab one of the daffodils today. We might have to go on a fishing spree here soon. Just to, get some driftwood. Because of the tip from Swagfire, I did find out that our girl Leah does like driftwood because her favorite sculpting material is wood. So if you bring her, like, basically you bring her wood supplies, that will make her happy as well, apparently. It's good to know. Water everything. It's a Monday. Alright. I'm gonna put all my tools in here for now. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Alright. Let's check our schedule. So Monday, Leisure Cottage heads to Pierre Store at 11. She's gonna be heading there again here soon. We're gonna keep the geodes on us because we want to unlock more of these geodes. He now has Darth Vader. Oh man. Well, don't forget to use your heroes too. I think you get. Don't quote me on this because you're playing it right now and I can't remember who it is for the CIS that you get for all the commanders. But I think you get Grievous and a couple other people too. I think you get Grievous's CIS capital ship, and I know it's pretty OP. It's not the Eclipse, but it's pretty nice. Let's wait here. There she is. Getting better. This is a really nice gift, thank you. I had a huge plate of wild mushrooms and eggs this morning. I'm still full. Keep your nose to the ground and you'll find some mushrooms yourself. I'm sure of it. Alright, here we go. Alright, back to the blacksmith. Dooku is dead. Oh no! Sounds like you're not having a very good start. I don't know. I mean, it's been so long since I've played that game, and since I can't see what's actually like going on other than what you tell me, I can't really tell you what to do. Ooh, petrified slime. Stone. Ooh. Alamite. Earth crystal, which we can donate because we already have plenty of those. Sandstone. Clay. We also gotta leave room for six wheat. Jagaite. Whatever, however that's said. Jagaite. Stone. Limestone. More stone. Ooh. Orpiment. Earth crystal. Cool, another one. Ooh, a dwarvish helm. Ooh. Oh, we don't have enough. I dumbly used it all. Like I said, I shouldn't. I'm actually, because of that, I'm gonna get rid of the clay. Because clay is something that is a little more common than any of that other stuff. So we're gonna go buy the 6 wheat that I need. Real quick. So wheat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're good. Alright. He was swarmed by TIE fighters and bombers plus 4 Star Destroyers. Japers, why'd you leave him out there so alone? No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes you just can't help it in that game. But that's, that does sound like pretty instant death. Pretty instant death. Which is not good. Not good at all. I'm gonna put all this in here. So we may collect it. I'm going to eat this food. There we go. Full energy for the day. Nice. Alright, wheat replanted. I'm probably gonna rename this episode because of that mess up we had to The Quietest Farmer. Because of that mess up. Oh, I didn't put the mushrooms up. Dang it, and I didn't get my tools. What was I gonna go do? Boom. I think I sent one of each of these off in the delivery box, but I'm not going to take it. Chances. I'm also making tidbits of money here and there on purpose this way. Executioner formed a wall of ties to defend his capital ships. See, that's why the rebels would have been somewhat better in that case. Either that or you would have had to really, like, chunk down on tri-fighters. If your opponent's going tons of fighters and bombers, you want to make sure you're nothing but interceptors. And then let your capital ships deal with the other capital ships. Because at that point, that means me and Executioner probably play very similar. I wonder if he mainlines the rebels. Because sometimes that's who I mainline as the rebels. Because once you start building them for fighter deployment, there's been very few people I've played against in that game who can handle that. Because they're not used to the fighters being that OP. Because in most games, fighters are almost useless. They don't really do you any good mostly in the game. But in this game, in Empire at War, not this game right here we're playing, but in the game you're playing, Empire at War, Fighters are way more important than they would normally be. I'm running around kind of like a chicken with my head cut off right now because I don't really have much to do. Oh yeah, we wanted to donate to the museum, but it might be closed by the time I get over there. Let's go see. He plays the Empire. Ah. See, it's kind of funny to see him using a fighter build as the Empire, because technically the Empire can't... Not when they got all their upgrades. Technically the Empire's fighters aren't as good as the Rebel fighters, if you're going fighter build. But, I mean, to each his own. It's not like I say... It's not like it's not right or not or anything. It's just... That's kind of weird. I've never heard of an Empire player playing fighter base. Usually Empire players play capital ship bases, or they go with like destroyers and frigates and stuff. I went the wrong one. And then the superstar destroyers, of course. I mean, that's the obvious one. Alright, this is an Earth Crystal, I think. Like, semi-fancy crystals are gonna go up here. If only Stellaris space battles were like Empire at War. I kinda wish they were. And then I agree with you there, Farseer. I kinda wish Stellaris' space battles were like Empire at War. Or even Sins of a Solar Empire, if you've ever seen that game. That game also has got some sick... awesome space battles. I have tons of mods for that game as well. Yeah, I used to play that before Stellaris was even going to become a thing on console. With mods on my PC that used to be able to play it properly. I don't have it installed anymore on my new one. But I used to have a Star Trek mod, a Star Wars mod, a Halo mod, a Mass Effect mod, all kinds of mods for like different types of empires. It got so ridiculous at some point that once I started a map, it would literally be several different realities versus each other. So you'd see the Covenant fighting the Empire sometimes. You see the UNSC fighting with the Reapers. It was hilarious. It was fantastic. Or the Rebels fighting with the Federation from Star Trek. It was great. But that mod tends to crash Sons of a Solar Empire if you have them all installed at once, because they're all technically convergence mods, or conversion mods. They're technically all conversion mods, so they technically convert the game into a sub version of the game for the faction you're playing as. The only one that doesn't do this is the Halo one. The Halo one's just ships and factions, but it doesn't take away the original game's factions. Whereas the Star Trek mod and the Star Wars one for Sins of a Solar Empire both were conversion mods. If you had them perfectly and completely installed, they would take away the default empires out of the game, and they would only be those. But you could really mess it up if you added other modded empires in there with it. The way I usually got it to work is I'd use the Star Wars one as the base, and the Star Trek one and the other one added on to it. It was fantastic. But like I said, because it's I forgot to plant the yams. Wait. I forgot to buy the yams. I'm a dummy. So I need 10 yams? No. No, wait. Those aren't yams. Those are bok choy again. 10 bok choy. Oh, wait. It's not time. I just harvested. I'm dumb. If combat was like that, even smaller fleets could win battles. And that's what I'm saying. And I kind of prefer that. Because I don't like games where it's just whoever has the bigger fleet usually wins. Unless your technology is balling. Like, if you have some baller technology, you might be able to win with a smaller fleet in Stellaris, but it's still very unlikely. But I do agree with you wholeheartedly, Farseer. Because I like games where it's more tactical than it is just pure numbers. So, in a game like Sins of a Solar Empire or Star Wars Empire at War, it's all about the player's strategy and tactics on how to win his battles. Whereas in Stellaris, it's just whoever has the... Let's just put it this way, I'm not trying to make it too much like an innuendo. Whoever's fleet is bigger is usually the superior person. When it comes to Stellaris, which is kind of annoying sometimes. Actually, not that far from the Spirits Eve Festival. Even smaller, if combat was like that, even smaller fleets could win battles. I read that already. I'm kind of slow today because I'm behind. My brain hasn't caught up. I've been craving a catfish. Please bring one for me by Willie. Wow, he wants a lot of money for that catfish. But sadly, I do not have a catfish. I don't even know where the catfish are. I think they're in the cave. I think you get the catfish out of the cave pond. I won with 2 monocle cruisers and several X-wings against a group of 6 Star Destroyers. A group of 6 Star Destroyers. Yeah, and see? Yeah, and that's possible. Because the X-wings, and that's what I'm saying, and when you're playing as the Empire, that's their strong suit. You won that because you strategically probably used your fighters to do hit and run tactics like, you know, like you're supposed to with the Rebels, because that's kind of what they're known for. And just all kinds of stuff like that. And games that let you do things like that, and let you be smart enough if you're a good tactical strategist, you could really turn some tables. And I really like when games let that happen. So we need 10 bok choys. Like, I really like when games let that happen. Because that allows the player freedom of playstyle. It allows them to customize how their combat is going. It allows them to play completely, vastly different from each other, but not necessarily better than each other. It just depends on whose tactics are going to beat whose in the end. Everyone has a unique and interesting perspective, whether they believe it or not. Don't you think so? I'm so glad we chose this her as our wife for this game. She's actually a pretty cool person. I'd actually probably like someone like this in real life, to be honest. Because she's got a really awesome personality. Plus that one sentence right there is just, Because not many people think about things like that anymore. In real life. We're not even talking about any video game. Everyone has a unique and interesting perspective, whether they believe it or not. Don't you think so? I think so. Like you, that's what I say all the time on the channel about you guys and everybody. Everybody has their own awesome thing. We just forget it sometimes. Although some people have opinions that I just can't respect. But then there's that. Sometimes that can happen. But that doesn't mean, but you see how the way she said that, that doesn't mean she won't be friends with you. And that's a good person. That's a good person right there. Yeah. Whoa, the quality was real weird right there. But that is awesome though. That is actually props on you, by the way. That is a pretty hard fight to win. Having that little rebel forces versus that many Star Destroyers. Props on you, Farseer. You won a true Rebel Alliance victory that day. In real battles, it doesn't matter who has the bigger stick. It matters who's swinging it. Ah! That is very true. See, now you're trying to make innuendos, LOL. But you are very correct. You are very correct. It matters who's swinging it. It doesn't matter how big the stick is. If I had a face, I'd be face palming after that one, but that was great. I can't hate on that one. That was fantastic. Alright, let's go open up the rest of these geodes. Oh! What is this? Yo, Shadow Scar, welcome! This is Stardew Valley. It's kind of like... My brain went blank. Kind of like Harvest Moon meets a fantasy game, meets a hack and slash game, meets an adventure game, that meets a I said fantasy already. I was about to repeat myself. Why am I at Pierre's? I'm supposed to be at the blacksmith, so he can't break these geodes down. But yes, this is Stardew Valley. One of my more favorite calm games to play. We're gonna be, by the way, I don't want to get y'all's hopes up, but I think I might have worked it out properly, financially wise, that even though we were gonna get DayZ first, I might be able to swing both games this weekend, but we'll see. I don't want to get y'all's hopes up. It's gonna be DayZ for sure, but we might still be able to get Days at Portia. My time at Portia may also be gotten this weekend as well. And like I was saying, until Stardew Valley is finished, because I'm not canceling Stardew Valley, it will be only on the weekends though. Another petrified slime. Let's take the petrified slime to the museum. Donate to museum. The weird stuff is gonna go over here, like the weird stuff. So it's a petrified slime, so that's going back there. It doesn't seem like you have anything to donate to the museum. Better get out there and do some treasure hunting. It's kind of like, crap, I forgot. Yeah, I did too. I think I know what you're probably going to say, but I forgot it. Completely forgot the name of it. Which is very sad. Because sometimes I'm very dumb. But it's a good game. It's actually going to be co-op. Now, I don't want to say soon, because I don't know what the release date for it yet is. But it's actually going to be co-op, because I always forget it, and I'm not even sure if there's an official one, if I remember correctly. It's going to be co-op on console soon. I say soon. When I say soon, it probably means... This is me being hopeful, so probably be a couple months from now. At the latest. I mean, at the earliest. Unless they, like, surprise us. But this game is going to be getting a co-op ability with everybody very soon. I actually would love to be able to play this game co-op, because it is a really fun game. So now that we still got time, let's go see what we can dig up in the mine, if I can get over there quick enough. Well, I gotta bounce and run to Ninja's Ray and Destiny 2, so see ya, bro. Alright, Shadow Scar, you have a good one, man. Until next time, big guy. Peace and loves. It's only 4 o'clock. So let's go from 10 to 15. Because what we're trying to do now, what we want to do now is kind of just, to be honest, I'm just coming down here for some copper ore. And just to mine in general. Because we need coal and stuff. Doo-doo. These tend to have coal in them. Sometimes. Yep. Or copper ore every now and then as well, apparently. Sometimes I think some of the coal is disappearing. Gotten any coal. Like, jeez. See, I'll be glad when we get the kiln or whatever. There's a thing where you can put wood in it and it'll burn it down to coal. We desperately need it. I think that might be something we need to kind of invest in. Alright, let's parse here. What would you do if you ruled the Empire? The Empire is the perfect example of this. In real battles, it doesn't matter. The Empire is the perfect example of this. It really is. And then, what would you do if you ruled the Empire? If I ruled the Empire? No. Probably try to bring galactic peace, but in an actual galactic peace. Not the Emperor or Palpatine's version of galactic peace. Like true galactic peace. One that everyone could be proud of. Did I replant those bok choy? I think I did. Alright. Good night, kitty. Alright, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I tried my best to bring, like, about actual galactic peace, probably. Unlike what the Empire said they were doing. They said they were trying to unite the galaxy and all that, blah, 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 but I don't believe it. I'm pretty sure they're not. Do these ever harvest? I just realized that. What are these again? I completely forgot what these things even are. These things right here. Are these the pumpkins? These are the pumpkins, aren't they? These probably won't grow in time again for another harvest then. Always forgot, because I always forgot what those were. More wheat. Water all the plants. I don't know, I thought I heard something. Harvest the grapes. Water these. I doubt there'll be enough 6 days. I'll have to check. I don't think they're gonna, unless they're less than 6 days, I don't think we're gonna be able to grow another patch of wheat. I highly doubt it. Okay. Schedule, it is a Wednesday. Leaves our college and heads to the east side of the river at 12. Okay. Oh, go back. I need to grab one of the crystals. Sup, Artnaut, I got your tier 6 cruiser. Now in Water. Dang you! Holy crud, you've been busy. You're at the Yorick already? Jesus. I'm just now halfway to the actually over halfway. I'm just now over halfway to the Nuremberg. You're way ahead of me now, buddy. Dang, Bacon. The bacon power has ignited. I sent those droids to the junkyards. I would have put shields and hyperdrives on ties and invest on better Star Destroyers designed and interdictor fields. Another one bites the zest. I sent those droids to the junkyards. LOL. Goodbye, droids. The droids have died. I need a crystal quartz. Crystal quartz. Alright. Crystal quartz. He cheated. Oh no. She said you cheated, Executioner. What did you do? But yeah, that's crazy, Bacon. You were like going ham. Like, holy crud. How? The Executioner said, he's like, how did I cheat? It's so nice to live by the river. I fall asleep to the soothing sound of water every night. Plus our house stays cooler. When you live on the water, your house tends to stay naturally cooler. Alright, to the museum! Going ham, I thought I was bacon. Well, I guess I'm I'm ham breakers now. LOL. That's true. So you're going bacon. That German crispy bacon. No, but seriously though. Like that. I'm more upset the fact that how far you got ahead of me. Like, holy crap, it's gonna take me forever to get caught up with you. Would you bolting through with the York like that? Since we're doing crystals on this row, I'm going to put this here. New reward! Collect rewards. Cauliflower seeds. Those are spring seeds. Those don't do me any good, but thanks. You can tell I was supposed to. I should have already been doing the museum. We harvested the wheat, right? Oh, closed on Wednesdays. Well, that's definitely gonna make us where we can't get any more wheat seeds. So the wheat is done for the season. The wheat is no more. So we got 2 more days free before the Spirits Eve festival for tonight's episode. Dropping a Super Star Destroyer near my space station is not fair. You destroyed what? I mean, that is true. It isn't. It may not be. That may be pretty trolly, Farseer. But I hate to turn on you in this one, but technically that's kind of how it's meant to be played. That means you let him get way too close, and didn't keep any reserve units, because the way the game works with the jump drive, when you jump your units in with reinforcements, if your units are within a certain range of that area, he can teleport the unit from your flanks. So he can have it warp in on your flanks and attack you from behind. This is actually a strategy I use with the Empire a lot. You're actually supposed to do that with the Star Destroyers, because that's one of their primary tactics. Kind of like how I was telling you, like how with the Rebels, their primary tactic is fighter bombardment, with a little bit of support vessels. The Empire are all about last-minute warp-ins. Like, they'll basically use 2 big Star Destroyers, probably Super Star Destroyers, as, like, tanks to get in there, distract the enemy fleet, and then, boom! All of a sudden, you've got 2 more behind you, and maybe another one coming from the side. When the Empire gets you into a crossfire, they're at their strongest. I dropped 1 Super Star Destroyer and 5 Star Destroyers. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. And he did exactly. I've done this to the AI. It's a really trolly way with the Empire to really lock down an area, because the Super Star Destroyers are beefy enough that they're one of the few people, or one of the few factions in the game that can do this easily. They can send in 1 capital ship. It'll survive long enough for 3 more to come in from your flank. And then all of a sudden now you've got like blaster fire from all directions, and your soft points are getting hit from every side, and oof, it's just, let's just say it gets pretty bad. But to be honest, I mean, no offense to Executioner either, to you guys, to you, my brother, couldn't talk right there, sorry. But technically this is also the reason why I keep reserve ships in the back line. I always keep 1 capital ship in reserve near my space station, for reasons like that. So that way, if this happens, I can delay the reinforcements that warped in on the flank long enough for me to warp in on their flank. My fleet was far away from my space station. Yeah, but as long as your space station is intact, you can warp your reinforcements to the space station instead of to the attacking fleet. This is why you always want to keep at least 1, hell, even a support cruiser. Keep a small destroyer or small cruiser behind the station, just to give you a spot to warp in and defend your station in emergencies. If you don't do this, it tends to kind of wreck you. Tends to kind of get you wrecked. I learned all this the hard way, by the way. This doesn't mean you're bad or anything. I'm not saying anyone's doing anything dumb or anything. I learned a lot of those tactics the hard way playing against people online back when I was able to on that game. A lot of people taught me a lot of lessons on what you do in multiplayer battles in that game, especially space battles. I had a lot of Star Destroyers near my space station. Nuremberg has bad angle of fire for the back turrets. I kind of thought that might be an issue because when I was looking at the Nuremberg, because her guns are too close to the hull, meaning they're too close to the main tower and where the superstructure is. I kind of noticed that, Bacon. I was kind of worried that might be an issue, but I think it should be fine. I should be able to make it work. It just means I'll have to put myself in a little bit more of a dangerous situation than normal. But being as the fact that the Germans have such quick turning radiuses, you really don't have to worry too much. Even with a bad angle, you can correct the angle back to a good angle after shooting your guns rather quickly. So I'll just have to do what I'll do is tilt, fire, tilt back, which is fine. It's fast enough a ship to do it. I used to have to do that with the Japanese. The Aoba. I had to do that with the Aoba, so. But at least the guns on this ship are still better. Even if their angle's a little bit. Go to sleep for the night. You practically have to go broadside to fire back the back turrets. Yeah, that makes sense. They're too close to the superstructure. I don't know when they designed the Nuremberg, I'm not sure what they were thinking. Because the design on the Königsberg is way, way more efficient. Like, way more efficient. It's just kind of weird. This is out of season stuff, so. Oh yeah, real quick, while we're sitting here. Let's take one of each of these. So one of you. One of you. One of you. One of you. That. We'll see what I'm doing here in a second. Boom, 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 boom. We were at the pumpkin, right? So that one. That one. Did I already take a bok choy? I did. Boom. What I'm doing right now is this box is for my off-season flowers, and this is the box I'm using to save for the gardening side of the Junimo projects. Okay. Corn. Corn, corn, corn. Corn, 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 corn. Did I put a grape in there as well? I did. Alright, harvest time. So the amaranth is done for this season. go. Cat's got its water. Did we put one of the berries in there? The red berries? That's what we're missing. We didn't take one of the red berries. Now it's in there. Now we have everything from fall season. Well, wait, maybe not a yam? Is there a yam in here? There's not a yam in here. I only have one yam anyways. The yams didn't really grow very well. Did we replant them? We did. So we might get some yams before the end of the season. Just a little bit. Go ahead and water this. Is that little spot of land? I'm going to use that for flowers. Okay, everything's good there. Let me check schedule. Oops. Come on now. Okay. So, Tuesday, right? No, it was a Wednesday, so it's a Thursday. So it's the same. Leaves at 12. Heads to the east side. We've already given her a gift. Okay. Why didn't you use light cruiser instead? Whoop. Hold on. I tricked you into sending your entire fleet to engage mine while I sent a Victory class Star Destroyer to your space station undetected. Why didn't you send a light cruiser instead? I think because the Victory's pretty fast, but a light cruiser would be faster. He probably wanted something beefy enough to survive, but quick enough to get over there. She should be leaving the cottage and heading this way. Because that, usually you don't want to send something too weak. Because if you send something too weak to attack your enemy's fortress to start warping in reinforcements behind their line, you want something that can last long enough that won't die immediately. Because the light cruiser wouldn't have lasted, the station would have destroyed it before he could have gotten the super Star Destroyers in there. One of these days I'll have to make you a wild mushroom stir fry. Yay. Because I want to finish tonight's episode before we finish fall, because I don't want to do winter in this episode. I want to do winter on Wednesday. Because I'm going to look up the wiki again on how to get the ring to make it quicker for us. Alright, I don't think I have to do anything per se. This is going to be a very laid back episode. Bored. Could someone bring me sardine? It's only for 120 gold. Nah, sorry, Abby. That's her right there. That's who I normally go with in the game. Dang it. Alright. I'm gonna go on the beach real quick. Try to scavenge some beach stuff. Maybe I'll get lucky and there's something out here I missed. Because I kind of, from the vague memory that I have, which I wish you could do something with that campfire. From the vague memory I have of this game, I think what it is during the winter, I think during a certain day during the winter, which is why I need to look it up so we do not miss it, because I think I only have one chance per year to get the ring from the main person. There's a backup way of getting it, but I think the main way is the way I'm talking about. Because there didn't used to be, when I played the game when I first started this a long time ago, there didn't used to be a gypsy lady that used to come around every Sunday on the weekends. And you can technically, I think, buy the wedding ring from her now. But I'm pretty sure originally, which maybe they changed it because people got pissed off that you could only get the ring during winter. By the way, I run as fast as these leaves do. We run like the wind! Literally. Yo, what's up, Jazz? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Well, no duh. But I've lived here for like almost a year now. Pretty sure I'm not a stranger. Look at our beautiful wood gate. I made like a tree gate that looks like an entranceway. Look at our tree farm. It's going good. Some of them don't seem to be quite growing as I expected. I think I gave them enough space. I'm pretty sure I remember one from a long time ago also with trees. If you build them too close to each other, they will not grow. Because they have to have like a... They have to have like this kind of like square around them, as you can see, kind of like right here. So you want them to at least be kind of like this far apart. Kind of like the perfect distance that you see these guys at right here. This is the perfect distance right here, all four of these guys. Oh, there's a tiny tree right here. That's not going to do. The little ones can't stay when it comes to certain areas. Because they're trying to keep everything organized. Ooh, coal. Nice. Needed the coal. I mean, we really do. We gotta make a lot more copper bars than that. Okay, let me go check the calendar. It's the 25th, isn't it tomorrow? Let me go into town. Whoa, the cat sounded weird right there. Let me go into town and check something. Or not. What would you have done in Farseer's place when I done it? Well, I mean, here's the thing though. The one thing that we would have already done different, me and Farseer, is I never send my whole fleet. I never commit every single ship. Because I know what that's going to do. I know what that's going to cause. Well, I want to check the calendar. In my case with you, you would have only had to fight half the fleet at your base. Maybe 75%, but there would have at least been a contingency left behind at the station, giving me enough time against any type of super Star Destroyer that might warp in because you get a small, like in your case, victory class close enough for you to warp in reinforcements. It'll give me enough time to reciprocate the same thing, meaning where you're gonna try to do that to me, I'm gonna hold you long enough with the reserve force hiding at the station to get my bigger class ships that I keep left behind to come in behind your other super Star Destroyer. Because I don't like leaving my station wide open. Because if you do that, you are basically asking for someone to just completely rush you and kind of steamroll you a little bit in the very beginning. Because it is very easy in that game for the Empire, especially when someone who plays the Empire and they know how, it is very easy for the Empire to steamroll an Empire at war because their ships have such high HP once you get to victory class and above. So, yeah, in that case, I would have not like thrown all my ships to the wolves. I trapped her fleet at my base and destroyed it. And you see, that's why I wouldn't have. For that very reason, just in case you trap them and they end up getting pincered, I would never send an entire regiment of a massive size. Like, if you send all your units against the wall and your units die at the wall, there's nothing to defend the castle. That's the best way I can put it. Notice a chill in the air? It could just be the approach of winter, or could it be the tingle of the Dark Spectre? Here to help us elaborate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to the town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Alright. Spirits Eve! The night of Spirits Eve is upon us! She forgot I had the Eclipse and 2 Super Star Destroyers and 8 Star Destroyers. Yeah, and see, and that's the bread and butter. That Super Star Destroyer is their bread and butter. But you don't want to focus on it too hard, because if you focus on only the Super Star Destroyer too much, you end up giving up so much war strength to one unit that the other ships just shoot you in the back. It's kind of like a For Honor kind of deal in that case. When the Super Star Destroyer is present, you kind of want to kill a lot of either the regular Star Destroyers first, or not the Super Star Destroyers, the Eclipse is what I meant to say. You want to try to kill the, either some of the Super Star Destroyers or the regular Star Destroyers before going after the Eclipse. Because the Eclipse is going to provide so much combat capability that you're going to be stuck against a wall. Unless you're playing as the pirates. Surprisingly, the pirates' strength is the fact that they can hit weak points better than anyone else in the game. So technically the pirates' main ship can actually kill the Eclipse pretty easily. But that's only if it's not really well supported and the rest of its fleet's already busy and tied up. Because there's these certain ships that the pirates get that have these particle cannons on them, that when you fire them directly at hard points, that's what I meant to call, not soft points. When you fire them directly at ship hard points, they shatter those hard points really hard. Like, almost damn near destroy them on certain ships. But for like Star Destroyers, it temporarily cripples them. And usually you want to aim either for weapon systems or aim for their engines, so they can't maneuver anymore, and you can just bombard their shield generator and destroy them after that. Because a Star Destroyer really gets, when it gets bogged down, that's when it dies. A bogged down Star Destroyer is a dead Star Destroyer. Which, if you're playing as the rebels, you use the fighters to do that, the fighter pilots to do that, instead of the particle cannons that the pirates have. But I focused down on the Lucre Hulks and Providence classes. Yeah, see, I don't play much with the CIS, so I couldn't really give Farseer any advice. I have them in my modded version of the game when I was playing it. But I never really played them. I mostly played the clones when I played anyone else. I did play CIS sometimes, but not enough to really help her. I don't know, if you're going to fight the Empire, I think Lucre Hulks actually wouldn't really help you much, because they're too slow. They may have a lot of HP, but they're going to get outmaneuvered by the Imperial Destroyers pretty quickly. And the fact that you had tons of bombers kind of killed them too. Because I think the CIS's weakness, other than when they're using their tri-droids, or their tri-droid interceptors, except for when they're using their tri-droid interceptors, the CIS are pretty crappy in the fighter department. They can put out a high number of fighters, but their fighters are not very good quality. They tend to get shot down pretty easily because they're mass-produced. Friday. Oh, I can just go over to her house because she's not going to be leaving it for a little bit. Or not, should I save up Dutch marks for German commander crates? For the German commander's crate? Is there a German commander crate that gets you just German commanders? Or are you just talking about the German crate in general, Bacon? I did not know there was... If there is a German specific commander crate, I'll be real mad at myself. Yeah, I wish I had known that, if that's the thing. Stop by my cabin if you ever need someone to talk to. Oh! We're at max! There it is! So now, we're gonna have to keep talking to her just to keep her happy. But wait, oh! Wait. Wait. Hi, James. I knew you'd be passing through here today. So I put it together a little surprise. It's a little picnic for us. Aww. This is a vegetable medley with special blend. With a spice blend. And this is a fresh salad with from greens that I foraged right here from the forest. This is so awesome. James, oh, she's blushing. I just want to say thank you for helping me get one step closer to becoming a real artist. Aww. Aww. Distant voice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we have here? Oh, no. Ah! The X. What the heck are you doing here? Didn't you see me at the show? I came all the way from Zuzu City to see your sculptures. And you get to, and to get you to come with me. I want things to go back to the way they were. I miss you, babe. Dudes like this piss me off. Yuck. Don't call me that. You never supported my art before, and now that I have become a success, you want me back. You make me sick. Hey, come here. No, she doesn't like pushy people. Try reasoning with Kel. I have nothing to say to you. Get out of my way. Maybe I should have punched him? Seriously, what are you doing out here with this simple-minded bumpkin? Yeah! James, a better man. James, a better man. See, yes, I made the right decision! I knew it! Because if punching him would have made me like him, I would have been no better than that asshole. Excuse my language, but I hate men like that. Men like that, no offense to anyone else out there, executioner, me and you know people like that probably, but men like that piss me off. They are a disgrace to men everywhere when they treat women like that. They are not objects. They are not your property. They don't do what you say because you say you want them to. And if you're an asshole, you deserve to be alone. So, just wanted to get that out there. James a better man than you in every respect. Now get out of here and never come back. Gut checked him right in the freaking gut. Let's go, James. I don't think Kel will be bothering us anymore. Yeah! There's a German commander crate and Admiralty tab in the shop for... Oh, it's 1,000 Dutch marks. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's find a more secluded spot this time. Nice! We did it! We proved ourselves! We are the better awesome man. Can we talk to her again? Well, the picnic didn't pan out like I wanted it to. Oh, but it was still great. I enjoyed it. Getting to watch you punch that dude directly in the chops made my day all the better. Oh man, I love seeing stuff like that. Like that made my day. Plus at the end of the search and destroy campaign, there's a free German commander's crate. Oh really, that's cool. So there's a free one. I probably can get a German commander for the normal crates, but it's gonna take longer that way. Because I'd have to wait every week. Oh yeah, I wanted to go check the calendar. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! That's fantastic. So now we're perfectly set. So now we're 100% guaranteed. Because it gave me the choice and I thought to myself, no, punching him would make me like him. And she seems to not like people who are pushy and want to try to control her. And she wants to have her, and that's most artists. When you're an artist, you don't like being controlled. You like having your freedom, creative freedom of expression. And you can't do that with certain partners who just squander your energy like that constantly to benefit their own selves in a selfish way. So I knew, I'm like, punching him's probably the wrong choice. Punching him would probably make her pissed, because then she would think, oh, I'm just another one of them guys. So I'm like, you know what, let's try reasoning with him. He's probably not gonna, but she's gonna see we actually tried to be the better man. And then, and then she's probably gonna, she's probably just going to, like, call the mayor on him or something. But even better, she beat his ass. Oh, that was fantastic. Now, don't get me wrong. If he in real life, if that man had tried to take a swing or something, oh, I'd put that guy on his ass so quick. But like, if he like took a swing at her. But in this game, that was just, that was perfect. Yo, Alan. Hi, I play battleships right now. Oh, you playing battleships, Alan? That's awesome, Alan. Awesome. So far, I have 250 Dutch marks saved up. Nice, Bacon. You're getting there. Oh, it's fantastic. Also, thank you for the toes up buttons, everybody. Oh, man. I'm so distracted. I'm just wasting the day away now, and I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh, man. That was well worth it. well worth it. So far, oh, I already read that. God dang, that was amazing. That was amazing. Woo! I haven't checked the channel, the TV in a while. Welcome back to Welwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. Alright, now, Republic cruisers are getting on my nerves. Wait, what'd I miss? I'm the New Republic. Or like, Republic versus New Republic. The battle of the lifetime. Ooh, that's a good battle. I'd actually like to see that. I wish there's a way you could stream that. That'd be a good battle. I guess at this point, we're just gonna go to the mine. Yeah, let's go to the mine. Because we got one more day to get through. We got to get through the night of the spirits, the night of Spirits Eve. Oh, we've made James quite the ladies' man. You've never seen such a suave dwarf in your life. Oh man. Alright, let's get some copper ore. Whoa, slimies. Slimy slime. Slimy slime. Holy crap, look at all the bad guys in here. Alright, I don't need bug meat or any of this right now. I didn't mean to organize. Wow, that screwed up all of my order. I didn't know you couldn't organize your inventory, to be honest. Okay, there we go. But welcome everybody! Welcome. I'm trying to win before the villagers show up. Yep, you're gonna have to probably. I forgot what you... See, that's something I don't play at. I've definitely never played as the Old Republic. I really can't tell you what to do right there. I don't really know what you have at your disposal compared to the... Are you the New Republic or Old Republic? Or not Republic versus New Republic in the battle. I'm the New... Oh, so you're the New Republic. Ooh, yeah, so I'm not sure. Oh, the area is infested. That means there's a lot of monsters here. Whoa, this is a big one. That's all this area was just monsters? Oh, but a scroll. Hold on, we got a scroll. I think I already have scroll 1. If I have scroll 1 already, I'll donate that to the museum. Alright, let's head back. Let us head back. Monocle cruisers and captured Star Destroyers. Oh, interesting. That's cheap! There was no way out of the dungeon. There was literally... The entrance appeared... like beneath me. That was messed up. Whoa, that's a weapon. Hold on. It's pretty garbage, but I'll sell it. Coal. Alright, let's go. It's getting late. Leave the mine. Back to the farm. Back to the farm. I do have scroll 1 already. Cool. That's actually perfect because that means I can donate it to the museum tomorrow. Good night, kitty. We win. Done great. Nice, Alan. Good job, bro. Good job. Nice, nice. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I was playing that game earlier for fun since I didn't get to do Monster Hunter today. For streaming wise. Tomorrow is going to be For Honor today, so... Lewis, I'm going to give you this advice because I like you and I want you to stay in Pelican Town. If there comes a day that you want to ask for someone's hand in marriage, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Don't worry, everyone in Pelican Town understands the significance of the amulet. It's an ancient tradition in the region. Good luck. And that's the thing we need. We need a mermaid's pendant. And that's the thing I need during winter. That you can only get during winter. Alright, so we're not growing any more pumpkins. That's all the pumpkins we can grow. This dagger in here for now. We got our last minute harvest seems to be coming in. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. That's my alarm going off. It'll be shut off in just a second. I think that means Mom is back. Cool, cool. Put everything in here. Another good garden. Let's grab the mushrooms. Okay, let's water everything. I doubt this will all produce again before the end of the season, but because it's only like 3 days out. So we gotta be in town by 10 o'clock if we want to participate, which we're going to participate. Because that's part of getting accustomed to the town, and it's a part of getting everyone to like you a little bit better, is attending every single little town get-together. Become a part of the community. That was the perfect choice I made. Because, I don't know, my instinct just told me, no, don't punch him. Even if he is a douche. It would show that you're not much better. So, boom. Perfect choice. Choice I would have made in real life, too, to be honest. I usually do the same choice I probably would have done for real. Oh, bok choys are done. Alright, so we don't have to water any of that then. Alrighty then. Oops. How did I didn't mean that to pop up. Put that right. But there's like a. By the way, you can use a cursor in this game with the right analog stick, but I feel like it doesn't really do anything. I mean, it helps. You can select things with it, see what they're doing, but I just hide it behind my camera because on console that doesn't really do me any good. Okay. It's Saturday, so it's not time for a new gift for her. But she is completely now... Technically doesn't need it as much anymore, but we should be good. Alright, so what I need to do now is grab the scroll and the dagger. So you and one of you. Come on, phone. Oh, my phone's freezing. I wait for my phone to come back. There it is. Oh, I can't go into town. Wow, okay. So the only thing we can do... Alright, well, we should go see her then. Before she leaves out. It is a Saturday. Good, she won't be leaving our cottage till 4 anyways. Let's go say hello. Let's get that out of the way immediately. So sadly then, we're not going to be able to donate these during this episode and sell this knife, this dagger back to the Heroes Guild. Because once the festival starts at 10 at night, like 10 p.m. So, this technically means we are not going to be able to do anything until next day, which will be... I don't want to do that. We'll wait till next one. Decorations accentuate the feeling of the season. I think it's worthwhile tradition. Yay! Wait, Django is a real... Wait, hold on. We went, what did I miss? Nice. I'm not going to marry you, bro. Oh no, yeah, definitely not. No, well, I'm gonna be having a family with this beautiful forest lady in the game. What else is? I have V-Wings. Bacon, why are clones such good pilots in comparison to New Republic? Because a fake Mandalorian was cloned. Wait, Jango's a real Mandalorian. Ask the people of Mandalore. His armor is fake. And Jango killed several Jedi with his bare hands. That's true. He's the original clone. But Bacon is technically the resident expert here when it comes to Star Wars. He is the Bacon. The Star Bacon. I gave the cat water. Let's grab the pine tar out of that. Put it up. And make our way to the mines. Because since we can't go into town, we can circumvent the town and head over to get some more minerals. Might as well do something with the time while we wait till 10 p.m. Or close to 10 p.m. in the game. Not in real life, although it is 9 p.m. in real life for me. It's an hour away from it. Right now we're just trying to get coal and copper ore. Oh great, area is infested. Wonderful. I can't see nothing in this place. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Grab the stone. It's 4 p.m. in the game. Jeez. Ah. I need coal more than anything, but I haven't seen any. Starting to get risky. Oh, there's some. Alright, let's use the cherry bomb, shall we? Wow, that didn't blow that up. Okay, I thought the cherry bomb would blow that giant rock up. I was wrong. Let's go down one more. Trying to find a very big convergence of rocks to use this on. At 9, close to 9 p.m. we need to start heading back towards town. You said you would marry someone? I am saying I can't marry anyone. Oh yeah, I'm going to, it's gonna be this, this chick character in the game called, Leah. For anyone who just, hasn't joined and hasn't been in the stream. She's, like a nature person. I'm doing this because it also benefits me in the game that she's a nature person. Because it helps me scavenge for, like, wild resources and stuff. Alright, it's time to head back. It's time to head to town. Alright, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna get rid of this copper ore. I know I technically need it, but that is easy to find compared to most of the resources in that place. Alright. Okay, good. So I can go to the town from this direction. Yeah, I'm aware, bro. In canon, only people born on Mandalore, Arid, and Mandalore Jango is from Concordon, and Boba is from Camino. And technically, Boba is a clone, but Jango was not. But yeah, you are correct. Only certain people from certain areas. Whoa! 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 Forgot about the maze. I think I've already been this way. No, wait. Whoa. There's someone hiding in the maze right here. That's Harvey. Ah! You found me. Truth is, I got too scared, so I came here to hide. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. Do I get grabbed by these? That's weird. Look at the zombie hands. Oh. The vapor from this cauldron is making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. Maybe it's hypnotizing me. I can't go in the creepy house. Aww. There's a poltergeist TV over here. Let's go look at it. Nothing. There's a treasure chest in there. There's something weird over there, but how do I get to it? Isn't there like a secret path somewhere? I'll find it in a minute. I can't go on. Spiders! Oh, spiders. I mean, you know there are monsters in this reality. I wonder if those used to be real spiders. Oh. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Golden pumpkin! You received the golden pumpkin. Yay! Did it! Found the secret path. That's odd. It's just a dead end up here. Could have sworn there was someone ahead of me when I went through the maze. Though, where'd they go? Yeah. Alright, acquired the golden pumpkin. Well, let's go find our beloved. Oh no, my Mon Calamari cruiser is being chased by 5 villagers. That sounds bad! But Aunt Marnie, I want to go to the maze. I'm not scared. Hi James, have you had a productive fall? It's starting to get quite cold. Crops won't hold out for much longer. I am aware. Also, what do you have for me? You have one of the rare crows. And a jack-o'-lantern. The rare crow is more important. Oh, I don't have any room for it, so the cherry bomb's gotta go bye-bye. Rare crow. And I feel like I'm going to need this for something, so let's also get rid of the one piece of coal I found. And let's get a jack-o'-lantern as well. I always try to buy everything at the get-togethers because they have all the rare stuff at them. And there's also, I think the golden pumpkin and the jack-o'-lantern are part of one of the star drop things that I need to get at some point as well. Don't get too close to the cage. There's a lot of, oh. You captured real skeletons and you put them in a cage? What? This seems like dangerous to the town, but luckily I'm here. And our resident hero guild leader. I have no idea how these skeletons are walking. Creepy. They're real. That's how they're walking. He took them from the dungeon. There is a cave beneath the town with monsters in it, Sebastian. I'm surprised you know, out of everyone in the town, since Sebastian's kind of the Sasuke dark emo character of the game, I'm surprised he doesn't know about the monsters in the cave and likes to go down there. It's pretty cool though. Yeah. First time you ever hear him say it's cool. Why is there no more pumpkin ale? Because you drank it all. Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. Oh, nice. Alright, let's talk to our girl first. Hi, sorry. Mouthful of blackberries right now. That's perfect. See, yeah, someone like that in real life I'd get along with really greatly. Because I like people who are just really lighthearted and just like to have fun. It would, just with even the smallest of things, like, sorry, hold on, I'm got a lot of blackberries right now. Nom nom. Vincent's upset that I won't let him go into the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. It's not real. The things out here in the cage are more dangerous than what's in that maze. Because the guildmaster brought real skeletons. It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. I guess pumpkin is a fruit. Why hello, Jay. Oh, why hello, James. It's chilly out here, isn't it? I haven't seen Maru in hours. I hope she's alright. Oh, she's lost in the maze. She's alright. She just doesn't know where she's going. Just trying to figure out how to get through it. Well, winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile wood and stone. One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. See, even the blacksmith can tell. This sounds like Aladdin film music. It does kind of, doesn't it? There are endless tide of clone fighters and 9 Venators that are heading for my fleet and for monocle cruisers. I don't have enough fighters to combat this. You're probably gonna die. Now we OJ style chase scene where Mon Calamari cruiser is trying to escape several Republic Venators. Okay, I read that. It sounds like Aladdin film music. It does. I like it. It's because this is the Halloween festival. Everything's meant to be all spooky. I got scared I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the young people. Let's talk to good old Pam. I'll come to your event I'll come to any event with free grub. You want to see me in a haunted maze? You won't see me in no haunted maze, though, kid. Oh. Mother won't let me go into the maze. I can't do a convincing crying, to be honest, unless I really actually, started trying to typecast and get into the character and actually started crying. I'm too scared. Alright, where's the mayor? Oh, there he is. Good evening. Good evening, James. Have you ventured into the haunted maze yet? It's quite spooky. That strange man who lives in the tower set it all up himself. He wouldn't let anyone near while he was working on it. Do we just leave when we're done? Is that what's happening here? I think we talked to everybody. Pretty sure that I talked to everyone. Well, that was short. We got everything we needed, though. We got the jack-o'-lantern, the festival wind, yes. We got the jack-o'-lantern, we got the gold pumpkin from the maze. I think we're gonna do good. Let's say goodnight to our kitty. Let's put the important stuff in here. So the jack-o'-lantern and the golden pumpkin and the rare crow go in here for now. We'll organize the rest of this stuff. Actually, it's going to be a late one anyways. We're not going to get all of our energy back. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit all that as well. Alright, good night, kitty. There we go. Yo, Jam King! Welcome, welcome! Level 3 combat increased. New cooking recipe, root splatter. Alright. Saving. Progress. Your progress has been saved! Yay, it's raining! Normally you wouldn't say that, but in this game, that's a good thing. Alright, but since it's saved, this is where we're gonna call it for right now. Alright. At least gameplay-wise. But, yo! Sup, Tam King? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the very last part of our stream today of Stardew Valley. We made good progress today. We made it to the Spirits Eve Festival. We found the gold pumpkin. We got the rare crow. We got one of the jack-o'-lanterns. I don't think that's important for anything, but you never know. We got the jack-o'-lantern. We got the gold pumpkin's what I needed. I think I need that for something, and I think it's one of the Junimo bundles. So I'm glad we picked that up. But I think we're doing good so far. Hyperspace jump to Utapau system. I have a fleet of 9 Imperial class destroyers, but it will cost 10 million credits for my protection. Arnauta deployed Superstar Destroyer. New Republic can use them near the Republic base. Turns out they had 3 Venators on standby. Oh, dang. All good. Been playing a lot of Car Mechanic Sim on PS4. Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's probably gonna be... It won't be probably this week. It'll probably be somewhere later this month. I am gonna be trying that game on the channel, by the way. we probably won't make it a mainstream thing. It'll be a game we just show off on the weekend. But it's a game I kind of want to do for personal reasons and to kind of have for my own personal fun. Because if I hadn't, to be honest with all you guys, this is something we could discuss on the vlog this weekend if you want to ask me why this is. But because I'm in a wheelchair, I never got to kind of do the one other thing I probably would have liked doing, which is actually cars. I would have liked to work on cars if I could have, if I had had a normal body. I probably would have been a real life car mechanic. Because I would have liked customizing and changing, and I like messing with mechanical stuff. Even with the stuff that I can mess with. So, that's actually a game I'm very interested in. It won't be one of our mainstream games where we'll do it like during the week, but it would make a good weekend game just to kind of take a break from the craziness sometimes and just do something like my brain retarded. Do something a little more soft and easy, kind of like Stardew Valley does. But Stardew Valley's got a story to it, so that's why it gets a weekly place throughout the week. Otherwise, you probably play this on the weekend as well. I'm losing too many starfighters. No, don't die, Executioner. Tam King says, cool, it's a fun game. Yeah, I've seen actually a lot on it. I've watched a lot of streamers or YouTubers I watch play it. Have played it before. I really do actually enjoy it. Just watching it in general. So, but it won't, like I said, it won't be this week. It'll probably be either 2 weeks from now or maybe the end of the month at the latest. We'll try to pick up some extra games that are going to be on the side. But our two main games, hopefully, if everything works out like I think it should, I should be able to get them this weekend. If we aren't able to get both, however, I will still prioritize DayZ because everyone voted they wanted to see DayZ first. So, we'll get that going this weekend first. But if I'm able to do it, I will be getting my time at Portia as well this weekend. So we'll be starting both on Saturday. Assuming I get both. If not, it'll just be DayZ starting on Saturday. And it will stay on weekends until a slot during the week opens up for it. Then we'll grind out on it a little bit more. But you said Saturday playing Star Trek, bro. Oh, I'm gonna be doing that too if I have time, Alan. But I may have to move that to the Sunday Community Day. Because I wasn't expecting to get both games, but my financials may end up working out properly, where I'm able to have both the games everyone requested by vote that they wanted to see on the channel, which is My Time at Portia and DayZ. Can't wait for German battleships or World of Warships. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Too many games and not enough time, haha. Yeah, exactly, Tam King, exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. I hate that, but it is very much of a truth of reality. Too many games, not enough reality, and also not enough money to get them all. Too many! Fight the German way. You mean hit and run tactics? Oh yeah, that actually might work. Yeah, maybe that'll work, Execute. Oh, he lost already. Never mind. I just saw the words, I lost, as I was about to say that. I hope it does well. PS4 needs more simulators. I agree too, Tam King. I saw your comment where you said you hope it does well. I do think the PlayStation does need more simulator games, because for us people who love to play simulator games on the side, to take a break from all the crazy hack-and-slash adventure games, it's a good alternative, which is why I love it. That's why I love things like Stardew Valley, My Time at Portia, because currently they're the best thing we have to get away from the normal huff and buff, I guess is the way you put it. I'm sticking with the Empire from now on. Oh, LOL. Don't be afraid to try new things. You just probably weren't used to playing with them, Executioner. Don't feel bad. That would be like me playing with the CIS. I'd probably get run over against somebody because I don't play with the CIS enough. The Separatists are not who I normally play with. Not in that game, anyways. In Battlefront, they're who I like to play as. But in strategy games, I technically prefer the Republic and the Empire. Doo-doo-doo. I'm enjoying Arkham Knight at the moment, too. Oh, nice! See, that's another series I would have done on the channel if I hadn't have beaten every single game before I became a streamer. I mean, I don't know. Y'all have to advocate pretty hard for that one in the future. That's not something we'll be doing anytime soon, but if y'all ever wanted to see me redo that series, not that I wouldn't enjoy it, it's just Batman can be a really long game, and if you don't remember all the different investigations and where everything's located. Because sometimes when you're scanning in certain, especially in the first one, sometimes when you're scanning it can be a little bit of a pain. But Rocksteady does a great Batman game. Yes, they do. They need to make, well, I don't know if they'll make more, but they need to make I know people say this wouldn't be the same thing and it would be a lot harder. Rocksteady needs to make it would be a lot taller order, but a Superman game. I think Rocksteady needs to make a Superman game. I think they need to make a game just like Batman, where it's free roam, kind of like Arkham Knight. It's free roam around the map, or in this case, around Metropolis. You have to save it from various things. There's different things you can do, and then there's the main story you have to do, whatever that would be. I would say if you want a good classic villain to go with, choose Brainiac. Go with either that or Darkseid. So either go with Darkseid or Brainiac for it, and do it that way. And then on the opposite end of that spectrum, Insomniac needs to do an Iron Man game. The ones who made the new Spider-Man game, the Marvel Spider-Man game, they need to make an Iron Man game, and Rocksteady needs to make a Superman game. That would be fantastic. He was in Turtles. Let me debunk a myth. Stormtroopers can aim. Technically they can. It's just the movies. I mean, you've seen them in the game. They're not horrible shots. It's just the movie, like, it created that weird myth, that Stormtrooper aim pun. They definitely could do a good Superman game. I agree too, Tam King. They definitely could do a really good Superman game. It would be an amazing one. Who from the Star Wars would you like to become a hero in BF2? I mean, I'm kind of on the same boat as Gaming Prime. I would like to see Anakin's apprentice in the game. I would like to see, not the one from Force Unleashed, Ahsoka or whatever her name is, and the Sith, Darth, not Nihilus, the other one. I would also like to see a good Sith. The flying/gliding in Batman works great. It does. It works perfectly, especially if you know how to combo it with your grappling hook. You can actually get some pretty good. Flights going across the city, because you can gasoline grapple hook yourself over ledges and just whoosh. The feeling is so amazing. Arkham Knight and Arkham City, even though I like all of them, I like technically Arkham Asylum the best because of story, because the story was good for all of them, but the story was a little more coherent for that one and not as all over the place as much, because you weren't in the city setting, you were in the asylum. But the gameplay and the amount of villains you fight and the things you do in Arkham City and Arkham Knight is far better, though. Like, gameplay alone wins Arkham Knight and Arkham City a gold platinum medal, because it's just, you feel so much like Batman going around the city, just grappling, hooking over buildings, gliding around, calling your bat. This is the one thing I did like about Arkham Knight the most, though. Calling your Batmobile out of nowhere to jump right into it as you fly down in a really cinematic way and land in it. It was so fantastic. And I'm a Batman fan. I love Batman. So those games were my pride and joy. That's why I'm so sad I already beat them so hardcore. I've beat those games like 3 times. All of them, by the way. 3 times. That's why it would be kind of weird for me to do a stream, because I know everything's going to happen. So I won't be as surprised. But we would just be doing it for just the pure nostalgia if we did that. Like, just pure nostalgia. Anakin's chick. Yeah, exactly what Alan said. Anakin's apprentice. What's her name? Commander Cody would be a cool one, too. But I don't know. I like Rex better. See, everyone loves Cody, but I prefer Rex. Because Cody's a traitor. Commander Cody's a traitor. That's why I like Rex better. I hope they add Commander Cody. I hope they add Rex. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly in the lore, you'll have to correct me on this, Bacon, but or is it, do I always get this? Yeah, Ventress, there we go. Ashoka Tano and Asajj Ventress. That's who I want in the game, those two. Those are the 2 people I want in the game. Because I think that would be really cool to have Anakin's apprentice, the one he managed to have before he became Vader. And of course Ventress. Cody didn't have a choice. The inhibitor chip in his brain activated. Yeah, but from what I heard lore-wise, Rex fought against it somehow. And managed to betray the other clones and save some of the Jedi. That's why I like Rex! Rex is a G! Rex didn't let no chip tell him how to behave. Rex was like, I'll do what I want. Like, if it hadn't have been for Boba becoming Boba Fett, LOL, he would have been a good Boba Fett. Because he was very, like, except a good guy version. But, that is awesome. But I could be wrong, because I don't know enough about the lore. I know one of the clones did this. One of the commanders, I just don't know who it was. I think it was Rex, but I'm not going to quote that. Bacon would know more than I would. Or clone commandos. Yeah, I agree with that, but there would be too much balancing issue with clone commandos, because essentially you'd have to give the droids even more harder hitting type of droids to fight against the commandos, because then you just see nothing but clone commandos on clone droid maps, on CIS and versus the Republic maps. So, I don't know. That's why only one commander would probably be chosen out of all of them. Even though the commandos would be cool, I think that's what the ARC Trooper's meant to represent. It's meant to represent all of them kind of fleshed up into one commando. Even though the ARC Trooper does have its own class technically in real life. But I don't, because it's Battlefront 2 and because I don't think they were trying to go too big with some of the units, I think they just merged the two together. I also think partially the rocket troop for the clones is also part commando, because he's the only one who's got a rocket launcher. One on the clones is Rex's squad had a malfunction. Then one of the clones found out about the inhibitor chip and then told Rex. Oh! Thank you, Bacon, for telling me that. See, that's why Rex is a G. His unit is awesome. Only his unit would have that happen to him, and then they're like, oh, screw that. We're removing these things. We do not take orders from a chip. That's why Rex all day. Team Rex. Team Commander Rex. Oh, man. How about a playable Rancor in BF2? That would be a cool mode. I don't know about as a normal character, but I agree with you, Tam King. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of like how you have Ewok Hunt. Do like a Rancor mode, where one player plays as a Rancor, and he's got to try to survive a certain amount of time, or kill a certain amount of troopers, or rebels, or maybe he has to fight Jedi. Like maybe he has to fight Luke and a couple of the like maybe like 4 Jedi versus a Rancor. Something like that. Something crazy awesome like that. That would be cool. The 501st. What about the Wampa? 501st wiped out the Jedi Temple. What about a Wampa? What about a Wampa? I forgot what they are. A Wampa. Aren't those the horse things on Hoth, or are those something else? Forgot what a Wampa is. Maybe, but I think the or is that Yeti that tried to kill Luke in the cave in the movie we're in, I forgot which Star Wars it is. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get yelled at. The one on Hoth. Oh, is that Yeti? Killed not by clone. These Padawans killed by lightsaber. Wampa is the Yeti. Isn't that the Yeti thing? It is. Yeah, he answered it right before you said it, Tam King. That would be cool too, but I think the fact that Luke was able to cut its arm off pretty easily once he woke up, I think the Rancor would be more dangerous to a bunch of Jedi than the Wampa would be. I think the Wampa would die against one Jedi, to be honest. Especially if that Jedi is not half frozen to death like Luke was. Like, Luke was already kind of hurt and freezing to death when he cut that thing's arm off. So, a fully fledged Luke would have just killed it. So I think a Wampa wouldn't be as strong enough. I think it'd have to be a Rancor. From New Hope. There we go, New Hope. I didn't want to say the wrong one, because people get mad sometimes. Or, Executioner says, or an Order 66 survival mode. That'd be kind of cool, too. But I don't know, I think that might be a little too hard. Because you've seen how hard it is to play heroes on Galactic Assault and Capital Supremacy sometimes. That might be a little bit painful. It'd have to be set to where the Jedi have to make it to, like, what, 50, 100 kills? And then they win. And the clones have to kill all 4 Jedi at the same time, or they can come back, something like that. Like, they have to kill all of them at once. That way it kind of makes it balanced and fair. Because, as you can see, you can get bombarded pretty easily as a Jedi if they flank you when you're in a big map. A weaker Jedi. Yeah, but then they'd have to add a model for, like, Padawans that got butchered and shot down. And technically, most of the Padawans killed in the temple were killed by Anakin. So, kinda a little different there. But you are true. We would need, like, lower level Master Jedis. In August, Helfon kill cards are becoming passive for all heroes. Helfon kill cards. What, you mean like getting health when you kill someone? It's gonna be normal for all heroes? Ooh. That'll make the matches kind of last a little longer. But not too long, I would imagine. You still probably get ganked and completely destroyed like normal. That'd be pretty cool. Nice. That'd be pretty nice. Pretty nice. But this has been a pretty good discussion. I think I'm going to have to start wrapping it up, though, because it is getting late where I'm at. It's already 9:45, and I want to chill for a little bit. Get some more For Honor practice in tonight before tomorrow, because we're going to be doing that tomorrow and some Dark Wood. OT? OT gives us some rebel tanks. Oh yeah, do the rebels even have tanks? They don't. Right, they don't have tanks. Well, I don't think they ever did have tanks. I think the best thing the rebels had against the ATSTs were the speeders. The little, like, tank speeders that have the little rapid-fire blasters on them with heavy penetration on them. I think that's all they had. I don't think the rebels really had tanks until they became the Resistance. Now, the Resistance has tanks. Technically. then they don't have those in the game. But technically, neither does the First Order have their... Oh, no, they have their ATSTs. Never mind, I take that back. They have First Order ATSTs. So, yeah. Technically, the Resistance are the ones who would need tanks if they wanted to change anything else about any of the other factions. Because they're the only ones that are still getting vehicle destroyed. Because the First Order's ATSTs are OP as hell. But... Oh, you getting off here, Alan? Alright, man. I'm probably fixing to wrap this up here myself as well because it's getting late. You have a good night, Alan. Thanks for joining as always, man. And chilling out and chatting with us. They have a small Turing Bob. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Turing Bob. But yeah, I think that's what I was talking about was the Turing Bob. But, alright everybody, I'm getting kind of tired. I think this is where we're going to call it. I want to say thank you for all the toes up button that everyone's left tonight. And also just coming and chatting and joining in general as always. It's been a good one tonight. Join my party afterwards. Alright, man. I will. I'm going to be getting on some For Honor though, just letting you know. I got to practice. But, I hope everyone has enjoyed tonight's video. I really have. This has been a good one. We made a ton of progress. Our beautiful lady of the forest is ready to marry us. We showed up her ex-boyfriend in front of her by showing we were the better guy by trying to talk him down before she punched him in his mouth to shut him up because he tried to be aggressive, and then was like, "He's better than you in every way." Oh man. And we made good progress on donating to the museum now. We've got that started. We're basically ready for winter. We got to get ready for winter crops in the next episode. And I got to get our mermaid pendant. So we can get married to her now. And then she will live with us on our farm. And we will grow the farm together. Gathering forest stuff. Foraging for food. And also, having a wonderful and beautiful family. While saving the town in the progress. Wow. But, Rebel and Empire Capital Supremacy. Yeah, I actually would like to see that. I don't know why they didn't do a Capital Supremacy for the Rebels and the Empire. It does seem a little odd. I guess they just didn't want to go through the animations of animating two more different inner bridges when even though we know what the inside of a Star Destroyer looks like and the inside of a Mon Calamari, but it's okay. But you know, it would be cool. We do need rebellion and Empire Capital Supremacy. Obi-Wan invented the art of high ground. He was not taught of the power of the high ground. He did. He invented it. He is the high ground. Obi-Wan is the only one who has that power. He is the high ground. Picture a Mon Calamari cruiser and a Star Destroyer going at it. That's what I'm saying. That would look really cool. And it's not like we don't know what the interior of a Mon Calamari looks like or a Star Destroyer. So you think it would be kind of easy for them to replicate the same thing just in a Rebel and Empire setting on the Rebel and Empire maps. But they probably, I don't know. I don't know what they really have more planned for Star Wars other than the fact that they've been listening to the community. If you want this to be a thing, Executioner, join the Star Wars community that they have. That's how this game is still going. Because, surprisingly enough, Disney is listening to the community, and so is DICE, because Disney's backing them now. Is trying to listen to the community. So if you say it long enough and say you want Rebel and Empire Capital Supremacy, guarantee they'll probably add it. If they see there's a market for it and people would want to play it, they'll add it. They will add it. How would the Rebels board a Star Destroyer? U-Wings, yeah. The Rebels have U-Wings. U-Wings was their transports during the Rebel era. At least for small incursion missions anyways. Like the ones that you see during that battle, where the transport ship it would be two U-Wings with two units of divisions on board. boarding the ship, just like it would be two clone transports boarding a CIS cruiser. It'd be the same thing. It'd literally be the same thing. And the U-Wings are already in the game because of the Resistance map. Or not Resistance map. The map from Rogue One. Because there is a U-Wing you can actually man the gun of in the Rogue One special map. So technically the U-Wings are even in the game. So technically you could say, hey, why aren't we just doing this? And the Imperial troop transports are also in the game. They're in the Ewok hunt as a model that actually flies away. So it's like your models are all there. Everything they need is already in the game. They would just need to create the programming and change the map a little bit accordingly to match it. And add a Mon Calamari and a Star Destroyer in the sky. But other than that, it's actually not that much. It would take less work to do that than it was creating the new mode in the first place when they did it. And creating the new units they've been adding that weren't even in the game, like the Droidekas, the TX-130, all those things, the ARC Trooper. It's harder to make a brand new model than it is to use an existing one and convert it. So it would be easy to make it into a Rebel U-Wing and repaint it and use it for the missions. Yeah, Mon Calamari does sound like food. But that's technically how it's pronounced, sadly. The best dropship is our HMP droid gunships. They really are. They really are, because they carry a ton of droids. They can carry like a lot of them. That would be fun to see at ST lockdown, an ATST locking down Zone A. And see, and that's what I'm saying, and that's what the original Battlefront 2 was like. There was a domination mode for all the factions. So there was a Rebel versus Empire domination mode, aka Capital Supremacy mode, in the original. And like I said, all the assets they would need to make the mode possible are already in the game. They don't have to make any new assets, no new models or anything. Just need to do some programming adaptation for the maps. Pretty up the maps and change their layout a little bit, like they have been with the other maps, like the Naboo one and all the new ones they added. And like I said, add Mon Calamari and Star Destroyer. Perfect. Now, I don't think this could be done for the Resistance, though. There's not enough information from the new movies, in my opinion, yet on the Resistance or even on the First Order. Other than you could just say the First Order uses the same thing as the Empire, because mostly they do. To do the same thing for them, however. So I don't know if we'll ever see Resistance versus First Order Capital Supremacy. Highly doubtful. But Rebel versus Empire? Very likely, actually. I could see that being very easily done. But Empire loses Lord Vader will certainly be displeased with his defeat. Exactly. Exactly. But, alright guys. Bacon, Executioner, Alan, Tam King, everyone else who joined tonight. I want to say good night to everyone, because I got to get off here. I'm starting to get tired. Like I said, I need to practice, so I want to say peace and love to everybody one last time. Thanks for coming and chatting as always and chilling in the video. Good, our first catch of the day. Exactly. No, but until next time, everyone. Peace and loves to Bacon, Executioner, Gaming Prime, Alan, Tam King, everyone else who joined this videos, all my family out there, Guardian Corps out there, Swagfire. Also, shout out to her and her awesome tips that she's been giving me for this game. Sorry if you see this video, Swagfire. Sorry I haven't played Transformamice yet. I will definitely do it this weekend. I promise. Promise. I'm sorry it's taken me this long. It's been a crazy schedule, but now we're officially into our official schedule. Everything is going according to plan, and we shall take over the universe. I mean, grow as a family. JK though. Until next time, everyone, I wish you all an awesome one. Like clones versus stormtroopers versus rebels versus droids. That'd be cool. It'd be very hectic, but that'd be cool. I don't know who'd win in that case. In that case, the droids might win because they can produce more than any of them. And if the Empire's distracted by everybody else, they'd probably lose. So. But you'd have the Republic, too. So you'd have the clones. That'd be weird. I don't know. That'd be a weird battle. But, okay, I'll be on World of Warships getting the hipper. Dang you, Bacon! But, alright, Bacon. Until next time, man, have a good one. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody, and thank you. Step on that toes up button for our brand new future family. And until the next time, everyone, bye-bye. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon, everybody. Bye-bye.